Peaches, first of all, who we lost last April, was almost 20. I had her since she was a kitten. It was like 20 years with Peaches was more than any job, any place I lived. And she was just my little baby. She was a gorgeous white flame point Siamese with little peach colorings. That's how she got her name, little peachy ears and bright blue eyes, and just a tiny little girl. She would nestle in my neck, she would hug me, little squeeze of her paws around my neck. She was just precious, yeah. Because I had one other kitty that I took to the vet's office, and it wasn't as peaceful. For me, it was very stressful. It was stressful for my cat. It was so much better than taking them in their carrier to the vet and being in a room waiting with all the other dogs and cats, and and then just going into the sterile, vet room, and it was just a whole different experience. And it's just like with people having hospice there, in people being in their own home. I mean, that's what everybody hopes for, that when you're able to pass, it's in your own home with your loved ones around you. Well, the first time, because there's been 2 times, I was just so impressed because her energy was just so sweet, and she practically tiptoed into the house and had her bags and equipment, and she took about at least 45 minutes before she even did anything, just to sit with Peaches and Pandy and to take pictures of them and just let them get used to her. And so that really spoke to me, like what kind of person she was and just the whole experience and how it would be. It was amazing just how they were immediately just calm in her presence, and just took to her, and she just was so sweet. She was able to pet them, which is unusual. It made us feel like we made the right decision, the right person, and yeah, it's just, it was everything, in a difficult time like that. It was everything that I wanted it to be. Just incredible. I mean, just, carrying our girls out of the house and making sure they were okay. And, she sent me pictures of them because I requested that they be cremated with her little stuffed animals and her pictures and her blankets. And, she took pictures. She followed up to see how we were doing several times. So I just thought the whole process was so heart-touching for somebody to have somebody, these were our babies, and to have somebody be able to be that tender and caring with them in their last moments of life was just, all I could ask for. It was even more than I expected, so it was perfect. But then Dr. Annie followed up with both kitties several times just to make sure that that we were okay, and so it was just such a personal touch. I mean, and I kind of, because I call her Dr. Annie, because I just felt like I knew her, for a long time or something, because how warm she was. And I just am so grateful, really, to Dr. Annie, because both of us were just so happy that that's what we wanted, was to let our little babies just pass peacefully, and that's exactly what happened because of her tenderness.